and the vehicles are registered, the drivers are known, are profiled. In that case, we'll be able to solve the problem of one chance or insecurity in the system. So we're going to partner with some private persons who are committed to public transportation. Mind you, government cannot be and has never been a good business person. If you allow government, then everything will collapse. All we are doing is to provide infrastructure that will enable the private sector participate effectively, and we giving them, making the environment to be easy for them to operate. So that's what we're doing. And let me also tell you something. You remember, we try to empower the youth by giving them vehicles, you know. You see, I tell people, all these theories, empower the youth, empower youth. Nobody has asked, are the youth willing to work? Are the youth willing? It's not about government bringing a policy to help you. Do you know what surprised me? Even ladies were included. I go to overseas, I see ladies being taxi drivers, conveying you to where you are going to. In Nigeria, it's a taboo that you are driving your vehicle to earn a living. Hey, they will send me a taxi driver. They will send me a bus driver. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
No, it's not a taboo.
No, I'm telling you, what I mean is a taboo is that we see it so. I'm not saying it's, I say it's only in Nigeria. I go overseas, I come out, I see some Nigerians, they with you. Very good, I carry you. They're taxi drivers there. Come home. I know, I don't want to be a taxi driver. That's why I say, as if it is a taboo.
Have you encouraged them?
Just listen to what I'm saying. When you bought vehicles, have you seen any of those vehicles along the road? They've sold them.
How many, sir?
It doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
No, it doesn't matter. It can be two. It doesn't matter. It's the intention. What you are saying is that we're trying to empower you to own a business. And you are sabotaging it. Even if it is 200, it's 100, it's 50. Is that why it should be done so? Even if it is one. And we sit back, we talk about youth. You know, it pains me. You want to maybe be a billionaire overnight. You don't want to work for it. You don't want to work for it. An opportunity has been created for you. The next thing you did, I laughed. I called the meeting. I called the security. You provide them, and we have their listen back. Now, the issue is, should I go and arrest them? Another problem. Should I charge them to court? Another problem. So, it is not easy. We like to talk theory. Nobody wants to face empirical, practical things. What are our problems? It's not about the president, it's not about government not trying to help the youth. How many people, when I was chairman of a local government, I tried to create, I said, what do you want to do? We want to sell, I believe, for you, businesses, entrepreneurs. I sent them for training. I bought them a different look. I want to be a dealer smith. They said, I want to be a dealer on this. We provided the funds. As I speak to you that day, after 2 weeks.
We want to appreciate the scope of intervention you made.
No, it is not. You see, the problem we have, you're only talking about quantity. Not the problem we're having. Start with one. What is the result of the one you have done? It's not about a quantity, the largeness. No. That's not the spirit behind it. The spirit behind it is that what are your efforts to making sure that this is done? And I said, I have done this yesterday. Do you know the result of it today? See what is the result. We must have people who are committed and disciplined. There's this psychology. We must tell our people, our youth, money is good to be made. We cannot make money overnight. You start with something. Do you know? I have somebody whom I said, look, you have to start to work. He said, well, the salary. I said, do you know how much some salary is? Well, I make sure that you'll be earning 400,000. He said, 400,000 for what? Look at the mentality. Look at the mentality. It must start with millions. And if you don't solve that problem, that sack problem, it is going to continue to haunt us.
Honorable
So it's
Minister,
not about you coming,
Honorable
what
Minister,
have you done for the youth?
our time is almost fast spent.
Okay.
And we won't be happy with ourselves if we don't touch on PDP national issues. The PDP Zonal Congress took place not too long ago. That's the South-South Zonal Congress in Calabar. And the conference itself and the outcome have been receiving a lot of knocks from some members of the PDP, members of the NWC, for instance, condemned it. Some governors from the South-South who ought to have been part of that meeting but were not there have also come out to condemn it as well. So where does that leave your party?
I'm trying to avoid this, but now you brought it up. This is the sort of governors that want PDP to die. This crop of governors, their interest is to keep PDP. I was a governor. As at that time, I saw the opposition party, the ruling, opposition party. No, the ruling party then, that's the under Buhari, came out fighting PDP. Using our Modi Sharif fight to keep PDP. I'm proud to say, I am proud, very, very proud. I stood my ground. I said no, it won't work. PDP must survive. I never went to the vida. Never. Never. In fact, I stopped going to NEC and Security Council meeting because I was afraid of my life. I stood and I said, PDP will not die. Forget about these people, you say one thing here, in the night you say a different thing. I never hit my intention where I'm going to. If I could not then, is it now? I'm silent. Now you talk about zonal congress. Arrogance. Unnecessary arrogance. They said they are zonal governor. Rubbish. Rubbish. You must be governor with character. You can say whatever you want to say. I have never played two roles. I have never. And I will not. When the issue of PDP presidential thing, ask the president. I never. Ask him whether he gave me 1 naira. It's alive. What I demanded, what condition, I never did. I said, my belief is that the president should go to the south. My belief, who is likely to win for the south, it is you. I'm not saying he's a righteous person. I'm not saying, but as a politician, I should be able to say who has the tendency, who is likely to win, not on sentiment. Not on sentiment. You don't need to like him. But does he possess what it takes to win an election? Yes.
This was after you lost out.
Do I want him to win? Yes. Now, I played the game openly. I never hid it. You have governors today. Their leg is here. Their leg is here. What kind of characters are that?
They are also accusing you of the same thing.
Hold on. No, they can't say that. You shouldn't even say that.
They are also accusing you of the same thing.
No, hold on. They can't. They don't have what it takes. No governor can look at my face and say that. Not one.
They say you are in
My
PDP.
friend, hold on. I was in PDP. I said they won't win for presidency. And they didn't win. But I said they will win in House of Assembly. They win National Assembly. How do you want a man to tell you something? So what is accusing me? Why not tell people this is where you stand? If God has made you governor, what are you afraid of? Governor. You are afraid. Today you talk here. In the 1970s. Now look at my zonal congress. I was a governor. That's why I say governance is not about commissioning projects. We call meeting, we call senators, we call National Assembly members, we call chairmen, zonal committee, come. We manipulate it to our own way to suit what we're saying. But meeting has been called. And everybody has agreed. That's the capacity. Not everybody can commission projects. But everybody cannot have this capacity to meander, to bring people together. You had a zonal working committee. You didn't call them for a meeting. What does the Constitutional Party say? The National Vice Chairman of the zone is the one that presided over the zonal meeting. Now call. Because you're a governor. Because you have allocation. So you think money is everything. You go in your house. You call a meeting. You don't call the zonal committee. Zonal meeting. You don't call anybody. You stay in your house and you shout position. And you say, oh, Governor did record meeting. Rubbish. Nonsense. Nonsense. Who is that? Who is that? I mean, how do you do that? Something that's why I say you don't have a problem. You create problem for yourself. You have Governor of Delta. You have Governor of Rivers. You have Governor of Bayelsa. You have Governor of Wike. You control your people. Why not call this meeting? I was on this position. Everybody will buy in. But you go there. You won't call anybody. Forget me. I'm nobody. You won't call me FC Media. I'm nobody. I agree. This Diri they are talking now, Governor Diri. You know, that's why you know when you put people in power. Go and ask the Minister of Petroleum. He brought Governor Diri to me in Wisconsin, where I was staying. This governor you are talking now, that's why when I look at people, I say character is something you cannot buy.
Former FCT Minister Nasir El-Rufai said it yesterday
Hold
that
on.
APC, like the president was kind of destabilizing other political parties.
Hold on. I don't want to go into that. That's El-Rufai's view. I don't.
Are you an agent?
Is entitled.
Destabilize
Do I look like somebody who will be an agent? Is there anything I do, I don't do publicly? Is there anything? Now, sort of, don't cut me what I say because I know where you're headed. Hanakin Lebobri, the Minister of Petroleum, brought him with David Lyon. This governor, he was kneeling down. I said, no, don't do that. You're a governor, don't do that. Today, you go and call a meeting, South Zone, in your house. Minister of Health will not be there. Zonal Committee will not be there. Senators will not be there. National Assembly will not be there. Is there politics is played? Something you can still achieve if you have the tax. Something you can achieve. Now you go and cause problem. Now, look at how they are. The Congress have been here. That's why I say, when you cause problem for yourself, you go and blame other people. Look at stupid. They call them stupid. I say stupid, NWC. Yes, they are. What would they do?
You're on national TV.
Wow, what is that?
Of your own party.
Excellency,
Excuse
you're on
me.
national
When
When you
TV.
don't have credibility.
You're on national
Hold on.
television, Excellency.
I am the one who invited you here.
Yes.
So I'm not unaware of that. I invited you. So I know.
Just the choice of language,
No,
Excellency.
I didn't call your name. I said NWC. I never called your name. You must understand that. When they come to arise, do you say so?
We do.
You don't.
We do.
You don't. We do respect. Now let me tell you. You wrote a letter to INEC. To INEC. On the 20th. You submitted the letter. On Monday, 20th was Friday. 23rd was the day of the Congress. You wrote a letter to INEC, purported letter. And then you submitted the letter on Monday. After the Congress had taken place. You are not telling INEC, we have postponed Congress that have taken place. That's why I say that was stupidity. Congress on Saturday. You wrote a letter to INEC on 20th. Submitted the letter on Monday. Okay, tell me who's is that not stupidity? No, tell me.
I need
Well,
to
you have
quickly.
just-
I need to
Now,
quickly.
secondly, you now go. God gave ahead. Go ahead. You now say you are forming caretaker. You are the one killing party. And I've said this severally. Why are you killing our party? Am I the one who said you should go and do this? Do you require an agent that a governor or governors will not know how to play the tact, how to be tactful to achieve the result? Which senator in a meeting where governors are seated, take for example, where governors are seated, I said, look, gentlemen, you see what we have thought about? They will always give you. They will always. But you don't go and say you're a lord. No. If it was not challenged, that's why people say when I was governor with anybody. If you do things the right way, achieve your result, who will challenge you? But if you don't do it, people will challenge you. And that's what's happening today.
Our time is fast spent.
Your Excellency, your party has just 2 years to get itself together for another round of general elections. It seems to me as if the center doesn't seem to be holding at all from both the local and the national.
Yes, see why it will not hold now. Instead of them to think of how to do opposition. Every governor, I've never seen it now. Let them challenge me. I will tell them one by one. The role you are playing. The role you are playing.
Working against the party.
I will tell them one by one. I will tell them one by one.
But that's what Rufai was saying.
No. I said, challenge that. Listen, I don't know the school you went to. Listen very well. So that has nothing to do with what Rufai said. I said, I will tell them one by one. The role they are playing, not me. I don't need to play that kind of role. For Christ's sake. Look at what's happening today on the National Assembly. The Court of Appeal gave status quo ante-bellum. What is status quo ante-bellum? Before the hostility started, go back to where you are. They went, organized themselves, and said, oh, okay, you know that illegality to the highest order. And I was watching a governor came to my house. I said, you're a lawyer. Is that what you are taught in law school? I can't believe this. Interest. And all these shenanigans they are doing, somebody will fight it. And when you fight it, you become an agent. How would I become an agent? Look, that's why I tell you, people don't have character. How did Bala Mohammed use us? Bala Mohammed was having problem with Atiku and Co. He was having problem. He came to me. In fact, that day, I was going to commission the lounge at the airport. When he landed, I said, oh, there's no need coming into town. Since I'm coming to the airport. Bala Adoke, the former Attorney General, was there. Bala was one. Unknown to him, I was laughing. I said, look, Atiku will kill him if Atiku wins. That we must support Aswaju. I laughed. That's okay. Now, we now organize G5 to go and pay Bala a visit in Bauchi, not knowing that he was using us to settle with Atiku. So when we went there, he was happy. The next day, Tamboa, Sula Lamide, all of them led a team to go and see Bala. And Bala abandoned us. Now reconciled. Now, I see, these are the things I say. Look, there are positions you occupy. You must be a man of character. I don't need to go to any malam, any priest, any bishop to pray for me, to have character.
But with
As
all
it
this
is
challenge,
today.
will you remain in the PDP with all these frustrations? Will you still stay
What do you mean by remaining?
in the
Because there are
party?
talks that yourself and some of your aides, including in the FCT here,
Yeah,
are about moving to the
so-
APC,
so what is that?
including my brother, Senator Philip Atuda.
So what is that? What is that? So if I move to,
insinuations.
let me tell you, if I move to APC, I will tell the world I'm moving. You see, I don't run away from fight. Oh. I don't run away. I'm not going to leave this party. See, the governors have the money, but they are not doing it well. Are they even spending the money on the party? They are not. Look at any good governor. He wants to be leader of the Southeast. I agree with that. But as a leader too, you play the game. You make sacrifice. Today, in Anambra, no PDP, nobody collected form to run as governor of Anambra. I'm a governor. Look at any good state. Look at Anambra. You cannot bring somebody in Anambra to run an election. And you tell me you're a leader of PDP service.
All right, we don't have
all
much.
you're interested in the zonal congress. Zonal rubbish.
We don't have much
That's-
time
that's
right
zonal
now. So
rubbish.
I'd like you to
The
wrap
last
up with
question,
this because as we speak at the moment, we know that Governor Fubara has been locked out of the assembly complex and he's just there to present. I know you tried to speak to this issue, but let's gain some more clarity from
No,
you.
I'm not a member of the assembly, but what I was just saying here, if you write a letter to the assembly, would you wait for a response? That's why I tell you, sincerely, he should give. I say he played to the gallery. He has carried television people. Now they say, oh, he went to the assembly. You know it's wrong. Can president now stand up and rush to the assembly? Who does that?
Is that the best approach to lock him out of the complex?
The residents. He brought the assembly complex down. Assembly now sit in their residence. If they are coming, they have children. They say, governor's coming today. There will be a lot of security people. So they have to prepare themselves. You cannot just go and then open the gate and come to present budget. Nonsense. Rubbish.
All right.
Rubbish.
We just have
Who's
to...
doing that? Playing to the gallery. Nobody will hear that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Unfortunately, we've run out of time because we have to leave at this particular time. Hoping that before May 29, when those projects will be ready for Mr. President's commissioning, we have an opportunity of hearing the update on each of those projects from you. That's a promise?
Promise of what?
That we will have an opportunity to get an update from you on those projects.
You go, okay, you know about the projects?
Yes.
Oh, of course, you'll be told. Oh, but already you know. Except you don't stay here. You know. You can, you see, whether anybody likes it or not, whether you like me, don't like me. And like I said, you don't need to like me. Like the work we are doing. What I've also told people, I don't like this attitude of people like you. I don't like it. Do you like the work I'm doing? Yes. Forget about me.
Okay.
The only person that should like me is my wife.
As she does.
So all these other people, I don't care. I don't care. I'm doing my work. And that's what is supposed to be.
Your supporters.
Thank you so much,
supporters, they vary. I can change today. Fubara was not my supporter.
Thank you so much.
I did not change. So forget about all this supporters.
We appreciate your time and we really appreciate this opportunity. We'll see you again very soon. Thank you so much. Gentlemen and lady.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Your Excellency.
Thank you. All right, that's how we drop the curtain on today's edition of Media Chat with the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Jason Ezenwo Wike. Very soon, we'll gather here again, probably to get an update.